I wanted to make a review on my channel at some point, so I thought, why not this game? For those who watch my video, you know that I play the mobile game, and to see this gacha game come out of its shell and do AAA games, I was pumped. I had this game on my radar for a very long time. I am a fan of Versus, so I was expecting greatness here, and from the first gameplay trailer, I was immediately hooked. The gameplay and story intrigued me, and well, the gameplay didn't disappoint. I won't be going into the story too much for this review, mostly gameplay. I still think you should check the story out for yourself. And just to be clear, this is all in my opinion. I played the game on PC using an Xbox controller, and without further ado, let's get started.
I opened my eyes and found the most entrancing face staring back at me. Clear skin, dewy eyes, and mischievous smile, all framed by soft golden locks. Involuntarily, my hand crept toward her cheek for a caress. But when flesh met mirror, I finally woke up and realized.
Yes. Good morning, me.
If I had to summarize the story, I would say mobile game story. For people who don't play those types of games, let me explain. Villain beats you and overpowers you, but several chapters later you beat the villain with most of the majority of mobile games not explaining how. And I get why they do it, because it's a mobile game, but it's just trying to simulate, level up your characters, and your characters are now actually good and not level 10. They're not level 100 with all their awakening stages maxed out or whatever. And I'm not familiar with GBF's main story, but I am with some of the event stories, and they do a better job explaining how you can now beat the big bad. The story's okay, not anything to write home about. Same as the graphics for the most part, although there are times where it looks beautiful, like doing the SPAs. Now let's move to the exciting part, gameplay.
And that, my friend, is how it's done.
The gameplay is an action RPG mixed with a dash of Monster Hunter. I mean, the lobby system looks real identical to the MHW lobby system. While in town, you can do side quests, open chests, find collectibles, and upgrade your gear. The real meat is the quests, and oh my goodness, I've been addicted to this game. The grind is so much fun, and that's mainly due to the combat being incredible. The combat consists of a regular attack, then a unique attack at the top of the control screen, the link attack on the right for when you fill up the stun gauge on an enemy. As soon as you fill up the stun gauge, you and your teammates do a joint attack on the enemy. You also fill up the link percentage. When it is 100%, the next link attack with all your crewmates will trigger link time, and this is basically go crazy time. While it is going on, you gain a lot of buffs, and all the characters have a unique buff. For example, most of the characters who have charge attacks for the unique attack charges significantly faster. All the characters come with up to 8 skills to use. They can be used for damage, buffing, debuffing, and healing, and super moves that are called Skybound Art. When all your crewmates do a Skybound Art or SBA, they do a technique called Chain Burst, which deals massive damage.
Let us end this. Blade of the Wayfaring Dragon. Schwarzenegger! Donda Goza!
Of fury! Blazing fist! With the red lotus!
Fine. Eat this, sucker! Wrestle!
Got him! Piercing! Shine as one! The Astropism!
For defense, you have guarding, which will negate damage, but don't block too much, because you can be guard broken for doing so, leaving you wide open. Next is dodging. You can dodge up to 3 times, and on the third dodge, you will be left wide open, so don't do it too much. You can perfect dodge and block, which has really good advantages in a fight. Perfect guard will fill up the stun meter on the opponent, allowing you to get more link attacks frequently. The perfect dodge will give you invincibility for a few seconds, and can I just say I love that? If any of your enemies have follow-up attacks, nah, just don't have to care if you're a dodge master. You also have potions ranging from a small heal potion, a heal party potion, restore full health potion, and lastly a revival potion. Keep in mind that I don't have all of my crewmates, and from what I've played, most of the characters play super differently from each other. The only characters with similar playstyles I played are Siegfried and Gonda Goza. That's mainly due to them both having to time their attacks. Other than that, it's completely different. My favorite to play so far has to be Nomaya. Her two stances are so much fun. She gives me major Virgil vibes. And if you want to keep back and shoot from afar, don't fret because there are ranged characters. I don't usually play them, but when I did for the Fate episodes, they felt pretty good. And that leads me to the gear. You can change your weapons for every character, each coming with a special boost like more stun buildup, more health, and so on. You can imbue right stones to give your weapons more effects too. You also have sigils, which are essential to making builds. They can give so many buffs. If you want more money and XP, there's a sigil for that. If your character has a charge attack, there's a sigil for that, like boosting the speed of it. There's so much creativity you can do with sigils. You gain skills using mastery points, which you get by leveling up, doing side quests and regular quests. Now, I can't talk about the multiplayer because I admit I've been playing with myself mostly, but I have seen some streamers and videos and netcode seems pretty good. Now let's go on to audio.
It's over! You're dead! Ringside Krenos, I beseech you! Bloody move!
I really love the audio in this game, the music, the ambience, and the voice actors, especially the voice actors. All of them did a fantastic job. My two favorites are Sungwon Cho as Vasaraga and Sarah Ann Williams as Cagliostro. I apologize if I butchered any of your names. Sarah impressed me in verses where in this game, I probably couldn't imagine any voice actors topping her role as Cagliostro. I just really like how she captures her cutesy facade she puts up and her actual personality, a brutal mad scientist.
Basaraga, don't be so scary.
Personally, I think you're far more terrifying.
Suck it up.
Back to it.
As for Sung, he embodies pure, raw Kratos energy when he swings his scythe. I don't care if Vasaraga is low tier, he's in my top 3 favorite characters to play as just for his voice.
The Reaper awaits. We're dead! I show no mercy. It's over! The moon sets! The Reaper awaits. Face the end!
Speaking of voices, this may be off topic, but you know how NetherRealm incorporated special intros into the games, having the characters acknowledge each other even when they went around or do an epic combo, they say cool stuff. Or if you're playing Ashura against Reptile, she's just plain thirsty.
There are other ways to have fun.
When Nomaya helps the captain, she always speaks in her big sister voice.
Let us take them.
Strike as one.
Be careful, Capikins.
Yeah.
I just really love the characters having special dialogues in the game. Like Vern will tell you tips on what the monster is doing and how to avoid the attacks. Or if the enemy has a ranged attacker doing support. And the music, oh my goodness, this music is really good in this game. I wish Existence was in here, but I can wait for Beelzebub to show up for it. The opening theme gives me so much Kingdom Hearts title screen vibes. It's so good. My 3 favorite songs in the game have to be Fight with a Primal, End of Ragnarok, and Salvation. The devs have already stated 3 updates are coming and that this is not a live service game, just a game that will get updates like Monster Hunter World. Maybe we could see a huge expansion in the future like Iceborne. Update 1 in March is to be the Lucilius raid? I can never pronounce his name right, but it's the Lucilius raid. Update 2 is 2 new characters in April. I think it's the 2 Eternals Seofan. I think it's like a play on 7. and Tui Yen. And for the love of God, and someone in the comments, what number is she supposed to be? Tui Yen. It's TWEYEN. What number is she supposed to be? Tui Yen. Like, please enlighten me. And update 3 in May is a mystery. Like, they just, on the school spreadsheet or whatever they had on the stream, it's a surprise. I'm hoping, like, for maybe a new character, but I'm fine with all the characters, like, especially the ones in April that are coming. We had 2 Eternals. I really appreciate that they're just giving us Eternals, like, off the bat like that. And I just wanted to take this section to talk about what I want for the future. It's not much. It's not that much. One, obviously more characters, but I wanted to list more unique crewmates to have. I said this in one video, but I want more people who are just randoms you get in the gacha. Like, the society members are cool, but the Fiend Drak Fiend Drak Knights, I don't know how to pronounce the Fiend Drak or whatever, are cool too. But I want more out there characters, and no, I'm not talking about Lil Wayne. He can stay in verses, although that would be awesome with him fighting with his bros. My first character, or characters, are Stan and Aliza. These guys are akin to Romeo and Juliet, with Stan first being a coward, that had a major glow up so he could try to become strong enough for Aliza, then with Aliza being an heir to a duchy, then renouncing her title to go out in the world to learn martial arts and be more powerful. And I also think like she's waiting so she could fight Stan so he could prove. I think they're going by caveman rules, where if he wins, he gets her. But they're still in love, like, regardless. Maybe saying, oh, you want 2 characters? No, I want them both combined into one. Now, if they make them both into separate characters, that's cool. But I was thinking something a bit different. I want them to play similar to the Ice Climbers in Super Smash Bros. So what I imagine is that Stan and Aliza both have 4 skills each and can switch on the fly, like switch characters. I was thinking that the devs could actually theoretically implement this, because in the story there are times where you have guest characters, example being Lyria healing you and buffing you. Or maybe, if that's too much, have Aliza be the main person, but Stan will always be by your side helping you. Second character being Meg. Dude, hot anime girl who fights with a shark in her hand. Yeah, I'm just, enough said. Next one. The last character is Sandolphin. Where is he? He must be getting into Relink or Versus. Please, Cygames choose. He's like a massive fan favorite, and his combat could be so much cool with his wings flying around doing dive bombs. Like, where is he? Like, come on now. And number 2, treat this like your mobile game. Have events that are from the mobile game, like Stan and Aliza's event story. Update us with new unique sigils and gear. I do know that they're going to give us new characters and whatnot, but this is a good thing because when I say treat this like a mobile game, have like events, maybe crossovers. Did you guys literally, like, not literally, I don't know why I keep using that word. Did you guys know that they collab with One Piece? You know, a top anime franchise, one of the top 3, like, depend on who you ask, but top 3, right? Dude, they collab with One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, I think this Magical Girl show, and an Idol show. They Gintama, Street Fighter, and the Tales series. Now, I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying to collab with those studios. Although it would be cool if we got Ryu and Granblue. It would be cool if we got Yuri and Granblue. And oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not particularly a One Piece fan, but Luffy is really strong in the mobile game. He's actually really strong, so I'm just saying it would be cool if we got Luffy. But yeah, maybe like reboot the event stories. Like when the game was just starting out, when they had events, they're now side stories, right? That's what I'm saying. Take the side stories and put them in this game. Like, oh, we're gonna have an event for Stan and Aliza, so we're gonna put their events in the game. Or their side stories. I believe it was Dancing with Blades and Boots and Blades or whatnot. No, Dancing with Avengers or whatnot. But the point still stands. It would be so cool to like reimagine the events and side stories in this game, because they already treat like the characters like the mobile games, with especially with the passive skills. That's a good touch, that like in the mobile game to have passive skills, like support skills at 2 each. Oh my, and they have the uncapping with the weapons and all that. Just please don't squander this side games. I love this game so much and it was worth every penny. That's all I have to pretty much say about this game. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and sub for more. And this is my first review, so I will take any constructive criticism. Like if this review sucked, like if I didn't tell you one thing that I missed, please let me know. I'll see you later.